Okay, hello everyone. um, Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, very exciting, very exciting. We are back with another scrawler box. So if you don't know, or if you're new to the channel, I used to do scroll boxes a lot. I mean, a lot. What's very exciting about this box as well, I don't know if you know, the old boxes used to be about this big. So they're more rectangular, but now, as you can see, they're square. If it's this big, there must be some other stuff in there as well. Dun dun dun! Oh, okay, I'm very intrigued. There's quite a lot happening. So, the first thing that sticks out to me is the packaging. Obviously, it's a lot different. It used to be white cardboard, now it's proper recycled cardboard, which I really like. The branding is like minimal but effective, as you can see with the logo there. And this is our stuff. So these are our art supplies. Oh, it's already ripping, so I'm just going to put that to the side for now. Now, this is interesting. So that's an art supply as well. This is, a Fabriano sketchbook. They're very nice. So that's one of the art supplies, obviously. And here, this is normal. This is our print of the month. I love getting these prints to decorate my walls. And from what I can see, this is heavy ink based. I want to say it's also water ink as well, because of how like the colours have been diluted. Overall, very pretty. It reminds me of like henna and tribal tattoo style. Really love it. Oh, it's normally like that, but it's like that this time. Is it a landscape postcard one, maybe? Maybe it is. Damn. So yes, this is by the artist Akansha Balharo. I am sorry for mispronouncing that. I'm sorry for butchering it. But if you want to find out more information about this artist, here is the information on screen now. They're from India but living in Toronto. Free-flowing pattern work and intricate line work, as we just seen. And yeah, I can see the Indian inspiration behind, like I said, henna style tattoo. So I really like this, and yeah, that's their Instagram. I'm going to give them a follow, and I think you should too. If you want to read it fully, just pause the video. But yeah, I'm very excited. I love this artwork. I like inks as well, and like pen and intricate work. So I'm very excited. I'm going to put this here. Actually, do it. So, this is what I'm intrigued about. What is this? Scrawler zine. I knew they made zines now. I think that first page was the art supply, so I'm not going to look at that. This is the artist here. That's her. It's like an interview with the artist, which is really cool. So I'm going to give that a read later, but it's just asking questions like favourite mediums, why do you make art, learning, favourite colours. That's really cool. You get to learn more about the artist. I really like that. I really appreciate it. And also, look how beautiful that is. That is so nice. So there's artist advice as well. I feel like that's an art supply in here, so I guess can't be avoided. Now I know for next time to look at this later. But things to try as well with the pens. Okay, interesting. I'll have to read through all this later. This is cool. So it's a little gallery of all the September's work. So in the December box, the October work will be featured, and then in the January box, the November work will be featured. I like this. Hopefully, I'll be in there one day. So yes, you can see all the work that they created from the September box, which looked like charcoal on like grey toned paper. It's a landscape inspired idea, charcoal and graphite. And yeah, these are all the Instagrams if you want to go follow them. I think that was the prompt. Dramatic landscapes. Oh, so this is Scroll Extras about art therapy as well. Very interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is like a little magazine. I really like that actually. It just gives you more information about the artist, the supplies, and everything. So that's really cool. So I appreciate that. No wonder they made the box bigger. But I think the box as well is a bit more expensive now, but I hope that's because of the higher quality supplies and you get more supplies. So let's start off with the big supply. We have a Fabriano sketchbook. if you don't know, Fabriano is so expensive and very detailed. Like, literally, it's made in Italy. It's A5, as you can see, very nice pocketable size. It is 120 GSM paper, so not the thickest, but it can support like ink and pencil work. So yeah, off to a good start. Now, into good stuff. I can see some things popping out already, so I'm just gonna hide them away. Oh my god, okay. So much, let's start. First thing is the sticker. That's so cool. If you can see, the sticker is actually the artwork. I don't know what orientation it is, but it is the same artwork on here. So the stickers used to be not plain, but more like a gradient or colours based on the medium. But this is literally the artist's work on a sticker. That's so cool, I love that. Okay, very happy with that Scrawlrbox, they did a great job. This is our prompt for the month. It's creating calm. Oh, they actually have a description with it. So, this month's box is all about finding calm in the creative process. There's no pressure to create a perfect finished piece. Just experiment with the supplies, switching off and learn to trust the process. Try to let go of any pressure or expectations. Maybe ask yourself, what does creative mean for you? Oh, okay. So that was all the art supplies on the back. So I'll look at that in a sec. Let's start. So first we got our sweet. I really appreciate the sweet. I really like the sweet every month. It looks like a toffee swirl thing. I don't know if it's a proper British sweet. I can't recognise it, but maybe because it's out the big packaging. But yeah, looks really nice. With that we have a slimmer razor. God, this is tiny. I've never seen a slimmer razor like this before. It's very thin. It's not a Derwent actually, it's a Stabilo, but this is like your average size rubber that you have. This is just one I carry around my pencil case. And then this is the other one, so it's like the same height, but look how thin it is. It's like under half the size of it. So this would be really good for getting those really fine points. But that's ridiculously thin. Hope you don't lose it, so that's really cool. So the other stuff that you get in here, obviously, get a graphite pencil. This is a 2B. A 2B graphite pencil by Gold Faber. Oh no, it's Faber-Castell, but it's the line called Gold Faber. Very popular pencil brand. Do we do paint? I'm not sure, but obviously they do graphite pencil and colour pencils. So 2B, I'm very happy with this. I'm trust that it'll do the job well. Next with that, so another Faber-Castell product. I forgot they do pens. This is called the Eco Pigment Pen. Have you seen this barrel? It's very interesting shaped. Like, it's a fine tip point, very fine tip. I won't say this is like 1mm fine. This is a 1mm. I'll try and find it. Like, where is it? Where is it? It's literally right there. So yeah, this is a 0.1mm fine liner. This is ridiculously tiny. I don't often use fine liners this small. I can feel someone shaking it though. That's not good. Anyway, it'll work fine. This barrel is just very interesting. I think it's supposed to be more ergonomic in your hand, which obviously always appreciate. That's very nice. And then you just have a regular Unipin Posca pen. These are great. I love using Poscas for outlining my work and adding highlights and white details. As you can hear it, you shake it because it's an acrylic based pen, so it's actually acrylic white paint in here. And this is in the size of PC1MR, 0.7mm. So it's not the thickest, it's not the smallest. I think I have like thicker ones, but yeah, it's always nice to have Posca pens. And now, this is the thing that's really interesting me. So not only do we get one pack, we get 2 pack of this brand of pens. I've never heard of these before, but these are called the Brian Zeal pens. They're actually a Dutch brand, they're from Holland I think. But yeah, I like this. So I just noticed, so you get 6 pens in here, and from what you can see, it looks like it's a soft synthetic tip, brush tip on one end, and then a fine liner tip on the other end, like a handwriting pen. And you get obviously 2 packs of these. There's 6 in a pack, 12 altogether. But what I've just noticed is that the different colour schemes are based on different locations. So this is the Tokyo edition. As you can see, it uses a lot of earthy tones, pinks, dark greens, browns. Don't know why that's classed as Tokyo, Maybe it's because of like the floral petals and like the flowers there. But yeah, I really like that colour scheme. And then you also get the Venice edition. So, as you can see, it is, I don't know what this makes Venice, but this is more bright, these colours. You do get 2 pinks, hopefully. You can see, that's slightly lighter, so hopefully it's not too, like, samey. And the back of them, yeah, so I'm just reading the back of these. These are water-based and fine liners brush pens in the Tokyo-inspired colours, perfect for urban sketching, hand lettering, bullet journaling, brush lettering, and drawing. So you do get a dual point brush tip, and then for thicker lines and then thinner lines, a drawable fibre nib. And it's water-based. So being water-based means you can actually blend these with water if you wanted to, if you're fast enough. That's very interesting. Oh, yes, I'm very, very excited about this. I don't know what I'm going to draw or make, but I'm really interested by the urban sketching aspect. I'm just trying to get a shot here. Yeah, I'm very interested by the urban sketching. I also really like the colour schemes. I'm going to swatch the colours. I don't know if I want to do a character, if I want to do a landscape. This prompt is very ambiguous. It's creating calm. Because obviously, what can you define calm as? So I don't know. Maybe I might do a cafe because that's where I feel calm at, or it's like a surreal painting of me drawing in a cafe. I don't know yet. Just got all these ideas in my mind. But I think the first thing I need to do is swatch these colours and go from there and sketch some things out. Another reason why I like Scrawlrbox. Every one of these box sold, they plant another tree. That is so amazing. Like, honestly, the recycling, the packaging, everything, I just love how eco-friendly it is. So yes, just another thing that I love about these boxes. So, as I said in the intro, I haven't used a Scrawlrbox in ages, and honestly, it feels so good to be using art supplies I wouldn't normally go for. One thing I've always said about this channel is a playground for art supplies. Not everything I make is a masterpiece, and at the end of the day, it's just me playing with different mediums and having fun with it. And that's exactly what this prompt was. I decided to go down the route of urban sketching, inspired by the tools I had. And for me, I create calm by going to places to distress. One of these for me is rock climbing. If you don't know, before university I was an avid rock climber for about 6 years, and I loved it. It was my escape from the world, and the principle I used to do is called top roping and lead climbing, where you climb to the top of a big wall with a rope and harness. And as cheesy as it might sound, for me it was my escape from schoolwork, university prep, and also such a fun social sport, especially rope climbing, as it requires 2 people and a lot of trust between the 2 climbers. Anyway, I love the adrenaline being so high on the wall, along with the puzzle aspect of working out the route, and the feeling of satisfaction when I completed a hard climb. However, when I went to university, I had to give it up, as no one wanted to do it, as it's a 2-person sport, and I understand. So, 3 years later, back home with the family, I've re-fell in love with the sport, as well as connecting with old friends who also love the sport. But now I've progressed and started bouldering, which is what I'm depicting in this illustration. It uses small walls and large crash mats to keep you safe without needing a rope or harness. And that's what I love about it. Even though climbing is a social sport, some days I like to climb on my own on a quiet afternoon, and this allows me to. It allows me to escape from a stressful workday and act like a big kid, climbing, jumping about on the walls. I know after 2 or 3 hour session, I am feeling the centre feeling calm and relaxed. Another place that I like to go to create calm is a coffee house in town called Rococo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I just love it in there. I used to go on the weekends before I moved to university, but now that I'm back, I'm reconnecting with all these small things that bring joy and calm to my life. I did sketch out the cafe, but due to time constraints and how the medium works, I thought it'd be best to just leave it as a sketch. And that's okay. Not everything you make has to be a masterpiece. I love social media, but it has developed a toxic trait for a lot of artists, myself included, thinking that everything we make has to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, then it lowers our self-worth, and that's so ridiculous. The first thing we all forget, social media is life through a filtered lens, and these creators, myself included, filter out all the bad stuff. That doesn't mean we create bad work. I have sketchbooks full of rough studies, illustrations that just didn't feel right, and more. And that's okay. That is your progression and growth as an artist. And sometimes we need time to create and not feel pressured. That has to meet a certain standard. I nearly redid this video, as I knew that this isn't the level of artwork I know I can produce, compared to my digital or even watercolour work. But I decided no, as these prompt says, this doesn't have to be perfect. And this style, these mediums, is not what I would personally use, but I've got to say, I have so much fun making this. And speaking of supplies, God, I love them so much. The sketchbook just felt so nice and premium, and I can't wait to finish my current sketchbook to move on to this. But the main seller was the pens. I don't do a lot of pen work, I don't think I would ever use them to create a full illustration, but these are so fun to use, and I definitely go start using them to add a pop of colour to my sketchbook, a great addition to my pencil case. Anyway, I think I should wrap this up as this voiceover is quite long. Overall, I think I really needed this box. I hope everyone watching, you can reflect on your creative work and realise not everything has to be perfect. Make a mess, have fun, and experiment. That's what Scrawlrbox is all about. I can't wait for next month's box. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments if you got this box, or what you think about the prompt, the message. Does it resonate with you? We'd love to hear what you think down below. Remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and you'll get notified when I next post a video. Until next time, keep on being creative.